report card. I did not like report cards in school. Mainly because I was intensely stupid. Alright, so it looks like shinies actually just appear. But now I don't want to miss any ghosties. And from what I understand, the janitor's gone until I go back to her homeroom. And I was in this room, so... Oh, the home economics classroom I didn't go in. My master key doesn't open home economics? Are you shitting me? Alright, we'll head downstairs then, open all them doors. Ooh, does this open upstairs? No, I was downstairs. Ah, figures. Oh, those dead plants are just sticking around, huh? Okay. I'm getting to the point now where I'm disappointed when a ghost doesn't shriek at me when I open a room. Oh man, yeah, we are going to fucking record our progress. Truth Finder. Yendu newspaper, fall issue. Is the fall the season for suicide? According to statistics, people with specialized jobs commit more suicides than average people. Gender-wise, more women tend to commit suicide than men, and more adolescents, those in their 20s and 30s, and the elderly are subject to suicide. So basically everybody. Except me and 45. Woo! Statistics also show that suicide rates peak during spring and fall. Just with these facts, it can be argued that rather than being rational, the motives of suicide are often emotional ones. In most cultures, suicide is treated as a crime or escaping from reality. In a religious standpoint, it is considered a sin. Suicide is one of those choices that God has granted humans, but is also has the greatest punishment. Researchers today say that broken identity, anxiety, and stages of hopelessness lead to suicide. Especially for teenagers, it's most commonly caused by mental stressors. Mental stress causes serious damage to people who do not possess a fully developed sense of self. In such cases, it's crucial for people around the... Wait a minute. It's crucial for the people around the at-risk to show continuing support and interest. Oof. A person ready to commit suicide feels that they are at a crossroads. They choose death when they decide life is meaningless. Let us not forget that we do not need some grand reason to continue on with our lives. Life is meaningful enough as being an opportunity to grow and better yourself. The support from loved ones can greatly reduce the chance of suicide. Life can be meaningful even in a sinful breath. Before I go into 2.8, I have to save. There's nothing down here. Alright, I don't see anything glowing. Oh! Felt tip hat, see? So I guess glowing things are, vital items. What are those, fans? I don't know. $210. Not much variety in these classrooms. Truth Finder 3, Yondo newspaper, summer issue. The secret of the storage room. Our school is pretty good about managing lost belongings. The school rule is that unless an owner is found, lost items will be kept indefinitely. They are sorted by the dates they were found and grouped in boxes accordingly. The items have been unclaimed for long periods of time or are stored separately. Oddly enough, there are some expensive and rare things that can be found here. The items in the storeroom can be used by anyone. Now let's talk about the secrets of the storeroom. The room gives off a cold and creepy feel, like in a haunted house. Some say it's because it's where all the unwanted items are stored. But others speculate it's because the items left by people who've killed themselves. Jesus. Let's take a look at the following story. C found a cushion that she really liked. She was worried that the cushion would be claimed before it was thrown into the Forever Lost box. In the end, the cushion made its way to her, but she lost it shortly after. And the cushion was returned to the storage room by someone else. C went to the lost and found and took the cushion back, but somehow the cushion found its way back to the storage room. This went on for a while before she finally gave up. A former graduate recalls a time when she was shocked when entering the storage room. A music box he had seen... in the storage room when he was attending school 10 years ago was still there in the exact same condition it was back then. Perhaps there really are items possessed by ghosts in that room. Another mystery is the fact that the quantity of lost items seems to be maintained at a certain level at all times. Okay. At least with all these rooms open, when the janitor shows up again next time, I'll have plenty of places to hide. 2-9. Truth Seeker. Class materials. Oriental Studies. Interesting theory of the 5 elements. Teacher, Vice Principal Sang Moon Lee. Let's learn about the 5 elements, the foundation of Oriental Studies. The 5 elements are often only thought of as a part of Eastern philosophy. This is why the importance of the 5 elements has been lost on the modern world today. 5 elements represent the changes in the properties of everything in this universe. They are expressed in these 5 symbols: wood, fire, earth, metal, water. The 5 elements describe the changes in the nature of the universe and can be expressed as birth, growth, collection, union, and change. The first element, wood, represents birth. Fire represents the state of growth. Metal represents the stage of collection. Water represents the stage of union. Finally, earth represents the soil upon which the previous 4 elements progress, symbolizing a state of... a stage of change? Fair enough, sirs. Something in here. Lunchbox! We are so saving, by the way. There's 2-8. I want to save before I even go near that fucking door. Alright. Now, alright, just for shits and giggles. Alright, I don't know what... I don't know how to load those. Can't get in here. Alright, looks like that's it. This key is useless now. Discard? Wait, where is she? She got sucked in here by the plant. Did I seriously not trigger a cutscene because I went in the wrong door? Okay. What the hell? This is 2-8, right? Oh, maybe this is 2-8. Don't know why I need chalk, but we'll check these out before we take that token. Voice that beckons me. A and B were very close classmates. A always took care of B, who was very fragile. B was always thankful to A for that. Without A, B knew that it would be impossible to have a normal school life. To B, A was the most important person in the world. Then one day there was an accident at the school. There was a fire in the old school building, and unfortunately B was inside. B could not escape and died in the fire. A was deeply saddened by B's death. She could almost hear B screaming A's name, begging to be saved, in the imagination of A, the desperate voice calling out for help from B, slowly filled with resentment. A felt very sad and thought that B's death was her fault. After that, A did not step outside her room. A's mind was filled with thoughts about B. Even while asleep, B would appear in the dream of A, resenting A for not being there to save B. Being awake was no different. The voice of B always followed A. A knew it must be auditory hallucination created by her sadness and guilt. But A was in agony nonetheless. A began to lose weight day by day, suffering from the pain and guilt. Then one night, A quietly snuck out of her home to visit school. A passed the bench in the school field where they always sat together and chatted, and arrived at the spot where B died. A heard the resentful voice of B even there. A thought it was time to end her agony, to escape the sadness and guilt of losing a friend she loved. A chose suicide. A thought that going to where B was now would be the only way to escape from the haunting voice of B. A chose to hang herself. The pain was so great that A couldn't breathe until her sight slowly faded away. As if coming to greet A, the face of B appeared faintly in front of her. The face of B, glowing in the hazy blue light, was smiling brightly. B's face came closer and whispered, "Thanks, I needed you to die so I can live again." A struggled to breathe to save herself from her fate. The voice that just whispered was the voice of B, the same voice that had been following A ever since B died. A wasn't hearing things. The voice was real. Okay. Wood token! Notice all the clocks are the same shape.
Hey, why are you still here? Anyway, what was that noise I heard?
Oh, just me burning an ant.
Tree? Are you insane?
Nope.
I don't understand what you're saying. Why are there so many guys in this school who are completely obsessed with So Young?
Because she's so young.
She's not even that pretty. Hey, come on, be honest. Are you here this late because you're into So Young as well? Is it? Because tomorrow is White Day.
That's racist.
So I'm right. Look, wake up, stupid. You think you're the only one So Young bewitched with that face of hers? You don't know this, but she's a manipulative witch.
But I read her diary.
Yes, she is. And that's not all. There are a ton of totally strange rumors about her. Rumor has it, So Young... Huh? Did you hear something just now?
Easy. Weren't you the one that made me scare Boo? She went Boo. She likes scaring people.
You heard that, right? It was like a woman crying.
Maybe we shouldn't have run away from it.
Oh my gosh. I think the rumors were true. Oh, it sounded like the crying of a ghost.
Well, the only way to ward off ghosts is lose your virginity.
Remember what I said? There were a lot of rumors about her. So Young chose to come to this school because of her sister, who killed herself 2 years ago.
Jeez, there's a lot of suicide in this game.
Her sister hung herself here, and nobody knows why she did it. They say So Young sneaks in here at night to try and contact the soul of her dead sister. You know, like with a Ouija board or something. Clinging to the past is such a stupid thing to do. You reap what you sow, you know. Anyway, So Young is definitely up to something. And now we're mixed up in her freaky business.
Well, what are you doing here this late?
What's with you? Why are you taking her side?
I'm not taking anybody's side. I just didn't want to be a dick.
There's something fishy about you. Are you two working together? Save your breath. No excuses. I've already decided that I can't trust you. I promise you, I am not getting played by that little witch.
Cue monster attack in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I couldn't see that little W sign when I was playing from the other seat. So I'm assuming that's our save game. That's the auditorium. I'm having so much trouble getting... What the fuck? Haha, fuck you. Ah! Great. I got blood on my screen. I didn't think he was going to come back to actually put that thing, the token, in the door. So, we'll just wait for him to limp away. Which he doesn't appear to be doing. Maybe when I do this, I'll heal. Oh, wow. Is this like a loading area? I got a trophy. The School in Darkness. Oh, hey, buddy. What you doing? Need a numeric keypad to get in there. Wow. Oh, there we go. Sorry, wrong number. Faculty notice. Attention, all teachers working night shifts. The passcode to the principal's office has been changed due to a recent leak of the previous passcode. The passcode is on the chalkboard in the student department office, written with a piece of special chalk that is invisible under fluorescent light. Okay, the principal does not approve of others entering his office while he's away. Please use the passcode only. In cases of emergencies or special circumstances. Vice Principal Sang Moon Lee of Yendo High School. Class Material 2, Oriental Studies, Interesting Theory of Five Elements, Teacher, Vice Principal. Theory of Five Elements made of a cycle of harmony and aversion, harmony being an energy aiding another energy to flow better, and is a forward movement in the cycle. In contrast, aversion is when an energy is going against another energy to block its flow, and is backwards movement in its cycle. The flow of aversion is followed. Metal greater than wood. Metal can cut through wood. Wood is greater than earth. Wood takes nutrients from earth. Earth is greater than water. Earth can block water from flowing. Water is greater than fire. Fire extinguishes water extinguishes fire. Extinguishes fire. You fucking toothless fuck. Fire is better than metal as fire melts metal. And then the cycle repeats. The flow of harmony is as follows. Fire and earth. Fire returns to earth after being exhausted. Earth and metal. Metal is extracted from earth. Metal and water. Metal becomes the source for water. Water and wood. Water raises wood. Wood and fire. As wood burns to create fire, and the cycle resumes from the first. Oh, brother. In the cycle of harmony, there is a hidden principle that all things will be righted. This can be said to be a true reflection of the depth of Eastern philosophy. It also sounds like equivalent exchange. Oh my god, this thing's so fucking finicky. I swear to God, there are 50 drawers and things opened for every one that has an actual item in it. Excuse me. Whoa. Did that thing say locked? Interesting. Why would that be locked? Excuse me. At least there aren't too many not locked doors in this place. Truthfinder 2, Yondo newspaper spring issue. Let's learn about Morse code. Morse code is communication code invented and developed by Samuel Finley, Brees Morse, Jesus. That can compose and send sentences using short and long signals. It is considered the most basic emergency communication device due to the fact that you can communicate very simple signals. As Morse code is composed of short and long signals, you don't need a special device to communicate as long as you can express it. For example, you may send messages by controlling the speed at which you blink or tap with your fingers. For this characteristic, it appears often in books and movies where the main character is in danger uses it to secretly send messages without being found out by the enemy. The original Morse code requires that you pause about 3 short signals between the sending of a text, but depending on the situation, it's possible to send signals continuously. In such cases, you want to analyze it in sections broken up using the same number of signals. For example, if it's a number, every 5 signals indicate a number. So for a 4-digit number, it would be 5, 4 equals 20. Thus, you would analyze 20 signals in sections of 5. Okay. Another school coin. We have enough for a hot lunch. That's a key right there, isn't it? The lost and found room key. There are a lot of documents in this game.